And hello, my mi amores. It is Tori, the Hope Dealer of Guided Intuition, and I am here to do something a little different today. Okay, this is going to be a timeless message. This is more so of a soul guidance. Okay, it's really intended for whenever you click on this video. All right, it's going to really slide into our daily guidance, our daily spiritual message, our daily reflection. Okay, so before we actually get into the guidance or the message that the divine has for you concerning this topic that I placed in the description box, or you can find on the thumbnail, I really want to give you an intuitive message that the divine has placed on my heart for you today whenever you are watching this video. So I want to let you know, if you are watching this video, if you have stumbled upon this video, I want to let you know something. You, my dear, yes, you love yourself. Congratulations! I'll probably insert some horns or some balloon things or something, but you, my dear, truly love yourself. I know that it has been a journey. I know that it has been, any journey, honey. We have ups, downs, in betweens, all around, skyrocketing high and maybe dipping some. But at the core of it, no matter what you are looking at, no matter where you are today, you love yourself. You love yourself. And if you, believe it or not, if you have subscribed to this channel, boop, or even if you feel guided to, the reason why when I look at my number count, it just really does something to me is because when I first started Guided Intuition, when the divine told me to go global, I put out a call. And I put out a call for the divine to bring me my soul tribe, to bring me the souls like me, bring me the hearts that need mending. Okay, so at the core of it, if you feel like you are vibing with me or you're connected to me or you find yourself right here in this moment watching this video, you came down here to experience love, okay, in its highest forms in all areas of your life, in yourself, in your career, in your family, and in a mate. All right, period, point blank. You decided you wanted to take it as high as you could in all of those areas. Okay, and the first thing that you had to get right was love in yourself. Really vibing with yourself, really appreciating yourself, really letting yourself know that I got you, we got this. Okay, and then in turn, when you do that, when you love yourself, when you accept yourself, when you realize your worth, all right, being that it's coming from an inside and how the law of attraction and the law of the universe works, once you have it within, it will be reflected outwardly. Now that you love yourself, now that you are doing a new thing concerning you, you're finding ways to make yourself happy. You're finding ways to connect with yourself mentally, spiritually, physically. You're no longer in meaninglessly relationships. You're no longer settling. You're no longer just working day by day. You're actually finding something or a career that you're really passionate about, or that's helping you step to something that you're passionate about. Everything that you're living and everything that you're doing it with the intent. And not only that, you're doing it with you face forward. You get what I'm saying? Like, you are at the center of why you are doing what you are doing. Okay. So a lot of us, a lot of you beautiful souls are really have stepped out of your comfort zone. You love yourself. All right. You've been practicing it, looking in that mirror, letting yourself, you love you, you appreciate you. You've been flying, you've been crying, you've been coming together, coming apart, then coming back together. All right. So what I want to let you know is that currently, right now, you are entering a new stage, okay? You're entering the next stage of your self-love journey. You love yourself now. The next stage that a lot of you beautiful souls are entering into is the journey of honoring yourself. So I honestly want to give you a congratulations. Let me clap for you and welcome you to the journey of honoring yourself. You had to go within, All right. I really feel like a lot of you had to do a deep inner work. You had to do like a dark night of the soul. You had to really go within. You had to look for some answers. Situations and circumstances may have shown up in your life, whether 6 months ago, 3 years ago, 3 weeks ago, that really made you look at, your life. You had to go within. You had to go within and throw away that whole foundation and start again. Okay. And really rediscover who you are, because everything that you probably had in your life was not who you were. You know what I'm saying? You had to uncover you. You had to strip away. You had to pull apart. You know what I'm saying? You had to look at some new things. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really had to go within and find yourself. And now that you have unburied all of that and you see you have emerged. Okay. And we have the dragonfly, and it talks about emergence. And I love the story of this card. I didn't even know that a dragonfly, like, once they are, they lay their eggs in the flowers on the water, and then the egg will stay there and it does something, and then it will hatch. Okay. And it can be a larva up to 4 years. Who knew that? Okay. And but once it's ready, that's when it will do what it needs to do, and really morph and show who it truly is at its core. I really feel like this is a process that you have went through. Now you are doing you. Now you are living for you. Now you are, okay, who you are. Now you love yourself. You had to go deep within to figure out who you were. And now that you're out and about, okay, you're doing things that you desire to do, that is the next stage of honoring yourself. Meaning, you're doing right by you. You're living your life. You're no longer living by anybody else's rules, morality, what they feel is best for you, but you're honoring yourself. Okay? And as you are honoring yourself on this journey, it can upset some people. It can, situations that you thought were meant for you can fall away. Okay? And, things can change. When you really start to vibe with you, when you really start to put yourself first. There was a love muffin that I told her today. When she looks in the mirror, I wrote this beautiful soul, and I told her, when you look in the mirror today, tell yourself, there is nothing I won't do for your happiness. There is nothing I won't do to see you smile. I love you with my words and actions. I know that it's uncomfortable and scary, but you deserve the best, and I'm going to give it to you. You beautiful soul, you know who you are. And when I talked to her today, it inspired me just because of her story. I can't share it because she didn't give me the go to share it, but just know that there was a situation that she has been in, and she chose herself. And people, places, and things don't agree with that. But you are entering the phase in your life, and I want you to hear me. I want you to hear me very clearly. It's time to honor you. It's time to make you happy. It's time to do what you desire. No more sitting here and living for other people. Do you understand me? No more of it. I know sometimes, anytime you do something different, okay, anytime you do something new, when you are outside of the gate of your comfort zone, I know that it's like, oh my God. Let's just say if you're walking away from a relationship, all right? I know that it's uncomfortable, but you gotta honor you. Let's just say if you are being open to a relationship, really committing to your relationship, that's good. But for a long time, you've been, you had other situations or other people problems or other people relationships, or the way that they did things throw you off. Guess what? That ain't your life. You gotta honor you. Okay? Get out there. Honor you wholeheartedly. If it's with career, if you desire, you want more out of life, it's time for you to step out of your comfort zone. It's time for you to go for that job, go for that career that you've always wanted, apply to that position. Okay. Start your own position. All right. Work something 9 to 5 so you can work and then moonlight on your passion until it can become your full time. It's time to honor you. Okay. And even in spirituality, it's time for you to do what your soul calls for, what your soul is craving for, no matter what it looks like to anybody else. Right now, in this very moment, it's time to honor you. You. What do you want? What makes you happy? What makes you smile? That's all that matters. And I know that we're taught that that's selfish, but that's a lie. Because when you're happy, when you're whole, when you're thriving, let's just say if you got some kids, because I've been guided to do a reading for my parents. It's really been on my heart. I'm going to do it this week for parenting. Because I don't have any babies, but I have, now I got, how many I got now? 11 nieces and nephews. And I watch my sisters, and I watch the way that, we raise our children, and because they practically mine. I mean, I'm buying school clothes. I'm taking care of them. So at the end of the day, they always with me. But, just the way that you take care of your children, because when you're in alignment, everything else will flow. Period. Okay. So I just want to, you are at the root of everything. When you're happy, everything in your life is happy. When you're at peace, everything in your life will line up with peace. But it starts with you. Okay, you be in alignment. And right now where you are, it is time to honor you. It's time for you to, really, I want to say, excuse my language, but really, really, really fuck with yourself. Like on a whole nother level. Like you about to really go in with you. Okay. So I really want to bring you a message. Okay. From the divine. Whether you are currently entering that, you're already in that stage, or you're going that way, because that's the flow of it. That's the flow that we're flowing, like really honoring yourself, really believing in yourself, really putting those thoughts and ideas to the test. You know what I'm saying? Just really allowing yourself to flourish, allowing yourself to flow. You are the dragonfly. You've been a lava. You get what I'm saying? But you got all the nourish that you need. You got everything that you need, and it's time to hatch. All right. And fly and experience the world, honey. All right. And whatever, take that metaphor and put it to your situation, no matter what it is. Okay. It's time. And I know that by you honoring yourself, it may seem like you're being selfish, but you're not. You're not being selfish. Okay. You're not being selfish. What's selfish is for you to stay in situations, circumstances, and do things that you don't want to be. Because when you say yes to other people in situations, okay, guess who you're in that you really don't want? Guess who you're saying no to? You're saying no to somebody, but it's yourself. And my thing is, aren't you tired of sacrificing you? Aren't you tired of sacrificing your happiness, your joy? I stayed in a marriage, stayed with a person, stayed in a relationship. You grabbed me that I felt like I was the mom. Like I had to do everything. I had to teach this person. I had to do this person. I had to, like, it was just, oh my God. You get what I'm saying? To the point that when I actually got out of a relationship and someone actually wanted to do something, like somebody else put thought to it, I was like, this is what it feels like? You know what I'm saying? To be loved on, to be like catered to like be the ones buying the gifts, like be the one to like receive gifts. Like, you get what I'm saying? It was so weird to me. All right. But for so long, I just sacrificed myself and my happiness for another person. Okay. For so long, like I just thought that, I just had to work or do this or, just I didn't believe that I could make money and, be happy and do something that I love. I'm still saying somebody pinch me. Like, is this real right now? Do I really get to wake up every day and, add value to somebody's life? Like, and what? Like, really? You get what I'm saying? It's still a shocker to me, but I promise you, so many people ask me, how do you, move forward? How do you become whatever it is you're desiring to become? How do you create a financial place, a financial, stability? How do you do these things? How do you just allow yourself just to explore your gifts and share your gifts with the world? How do you do that? I'm going to tell you something. When you honor yourself, when you have looked in that mirror, when you tell yourself, I remember I looked at myself and I told that girl in that mirror, God, I don't want to cry. I told her, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for putting you in the hands of everybody else. I'm so sorry for willingly going into situations that I knew would hurt you. I apologize, but you're safe now. I got you. We gonna do this. You don't have to worry about any of that other stuff that you worried about, your heart being broken. You don't have to worry about you not being good enough. I got you. I'm gonna love you. And we're going to do this together. You are so smart. You are so talented. Girl, you better share yourself with the world. Like, these are conversations that you have to have with yourself. And I looked in that mirror. All right. I looked in that mirror and I apologized to me. And at first I was like, this is so stupid. But then when I looked in that mirror and I had to give myself 30 seconds of eye contact, I broke down and I cried. Okay. And this is how I'm able to do this, because I know I made a vow to her. I made a vow to Tori. I made a vow to Latoria. No, I'm not going to break that. I don't break it for anybody else. I'm willing to sacrifice myself for anybody else. Well, I'm going to sacrifice myself for her. She deserves to be happy. She deserves to be whole. She deserves to do what it is that she desires to do. She deserves it. And you deserve it. And this is where you are in at your life. You're feeling that. You know that. Okay? So on this beautiful, this beautiful day, okay, on this beautiful Wednesday, I want to just give you a message from the divine. Okay? This is the overall energy right here. Okay? Can we see that? Can I break it down? I want to just give you a message. What message does divine have for you? Okay, right now in this moment, that's going to help you really honor yourself. This deck. Okay, so Spirit, for each of the beautiful souls that are watching this video, all of the beautiful souls, what message do you have for them right now? All right. Okay, we have fairies, earth magic. What would you like them to know about honoring yourself? I feel like I'm going to get to that, what I'm feeling with the fairies right here. Okay. All right. Let's scoot this over. We have fairies, mountain, dawn, okay, lake, stillness, okay, and we have a new moon, a promise. Oh, that's deep. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing right here with fairies. The first thing that Spirit really wants you to honor, as far as on this journey of honoring yourself, we have fairies dealing with earth magic. I really feel like what I'm feeling, it's time for you to connect with your guides, connect with Spirit, connect with your angels, connect with God, the universe, whatever it is. I really feel like in you really exploring spirituality, exploring that part of your life, okay, it's really going to help you tap into your magic. A lot of you have a lot of beautiful, mystical, magical things that you came down here and said that you wanted to share with the world. It's time. It's time to share that. So sorry, guys. It's time for you to really share that. I also feel like this is just your overall energy, that this is just the overall of you. Your magic, okay? And it's time to explore that magic. But I also want to read the meaning of the book. It says, you have the same power available to you as the fairies do. It starts with loving the earth through your heartfelt gratitude and appreciation. But more importantly, through your actions. Now remember I said it's time, we're talking about emerging, okay? Emerging. It's time for you to really start flowing in that area. Whatever that may be to you, okay? However you feel like you desire to unleash your magic on this world. It could be a career, something that you're passionate about. It could be a book that you're doing. It could be a project. It could be anything, helping children, I don't know, any single thing, but it's something that is very passionate, or it's something that you love to do that you may be like a little hesitant. It could be, music. It could be, tarot. I truly feel like it's time for you to express yourself. It's time for you to, honor your heart, honor your talents, honor what it is that you want to do. Okay. And let's just say, even if it's not as far as career wise, but even in a relationship, with the fairies, earth magic, and the mountain and strength, I'm seeing it right now, but K Moon is usually like really good with the twin flame thing. But just on an intuitive level, just what I'm feeling, a lot of people are becoming aware of who they are. So for some of you, it's time for you to really go deeper in love. If you are in a healthy relationship and you know who you are, if this is your story, but you've been scared to really, be open, really, show up in this relationship, really be vulnerable. Vulnerability is coming very clearly here. It's time for you to honor you. You decided to come here and discover love in its highest form. And that's one of the areas that you wanted that. Okay. Now that's if you're in a relationship, a healthy relationship, and you know what that looks like. But just to say, if you're not in a relationship that's ideal, you're not feeling like, okay, I can, like there's since this energy of settling. Okay. We know what that feel like. If it's not ideal, if it's not fulfilling, towards you, I know that we were taught to stick it out and stay in there. You know what I'm saying? However, that's for two people. But when there is a level of disrespect, a level of non-communication, a level of, oh my God, you get what I'm saying? I really feel like in this time, it's time for you to honor yourself with the strength and the mountain. It may have been hard to like get over. It may be hard to like pull apart. It may be hard for you to move away. Okay. But I promise you, a breaking up is coming so you can really vibe with a relationship, a love, or a situation, no matter what it is, even in finances, it doesn't matter. That is a reflection of you. Okay. Where you can really show up and be who you are, really be yourself. And by you really doing that in any of those areas, in any of those categories, or whatever your intuition is telling you when I'm telling you this is what's bringing the dawn, a new dawn your way, a new beginning. Okay. A new beginning. This is literally the path that a lot of you beautiful souls are on right here. A new beginning, a new awakening. And this sweet soul told me, okay, this beautiful soul told me as she was, to herself and just really spending time within spirit with the lake and stillness. I feel like when it's time to get, go within, get quiet. Okay. So you can hear whatever message that you need to hear. If you're looking for guidance, if you're looking for the next step or how to maneuver around this, in stillness, you will get that. You will get your answer for whatever situation that you desire. Put it out in the universe. I bet you it'll come to you to show you what's next. But that, she said something that was so beautiful and it was so powerful to me. Okay, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm literally trying to get it for you. But, she said while she was journaling, okay, and in between cries, Spirit told me sometimes choosing yourself is painful. And this is why it is. Doing what you desire, pulling away, or even getting out there again, even like putting yourself out there, okay, whether it's a career, whether it's in a relationship, it doesn't matter, okay, on a spiritual note, really honoring yourself, really flowing the way that you have. And I just want to go ahead and talk to a love muffin. Even let's talk about spirituality a little bit, okay? A beautiful soul reached out to me. I can't really share too much because I didn't ask for clearance, but me and her have a similar story. She knows who she is, and she just talked about how she grew up in church and how, it was made this, and how she's gravitating another way, and how it's all just making sense, and it's all just coming together, and it's just all like, oh my God, like she thinks about like, how could she have, how did she go this long without this? Girl, you are not alone, and you know who I'm talking about. I gotta write her back on your email. It's crazy. Like, I be reading y'all emails and answering back in my head, and it's like, bro, just answer there, Sagittarius. Okay, so we get a little happy and all over the places sometimes. So, but yeah, even in that, but even going back to what she just said, choosing yourself, sometimes it's painful because we were conditioned to put others before ourselves. I have a poem where I talked about, like how my search for God, because I was taught to look for God outside of myself. Look to the sky, look to the hills. But really, God lays inside me still. You get what I'm saying? Like that quiet voice, that humming noise, that was the divine inside of me. Okay. But I looked for God in different places and different relationships and different people. It didn't matter. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like choosing yourself is painful because we are conditioned to put everything else before ourselves. Okay? And when you are truly honoring yourself, when you're truly vibing with you, when you're truly doing with you, those triggers may come up, or situations may show you, situations may come up that, disagree with you because you're not doing what it is that they want you to do. But you didn't come here for them, baby. You didn't come here for them. You came here for you, and they came here for themselves. We are never in lack. That is a lie. Okay. No, you didn't come here. You came here for you. You came here for you. Okay. You came here to honor you. You came here to find joy. You came here to, feel what joy feels like. You came here to feel all these emotions, all of these scenarios, all these things that are going on. All right. So really feel like by you honoring yourself, really emerging, allowing yourself to come up, really tapping into your magic, really taking the strength and the courage to take action in whatever direction that your intuition is telling you to do. This is what's bringing this new beginning. Okay. And maybe you're already here. You're in this new beginning, like, oh my God, okay, what's next? Trust, get still, go within. As I was meditating last night, I was working with my heart chakra. Okay, I was doing the same meditation that I do for my heart chakra, which is on my playlist. And I think I fell asleep. It was late. And a friend of mine, she was telling me, like, I'm going to come over, and she has a key or whatever. But I told her, just use your key. But I fell asleep, y'all. But I wasn't asleep, but I was asleep. And when she knocked on the door, it's like I jolted, but it took me a little time. Like, I really feel like I left my body, but my heart was so open. And when I came back, I really feel like my heart was getting surgery. And like when I awoke, like it was just like, it was like this, it didn't hurt, but it wasn't comfortable. It was weird. Like, like my spirit was open, so I was like, oh wow. So even though I think I dozed off because I don't remember what was going on, but I wasn't asleep, but I was here. It was weird, but whatever needs to happen clearly happened. But it let me know that, in this moment and in this time, we're really flowing from our heart. Okay. You're really flowing from your heart because your heart has desires. Okay. And it's time to honor those desires. You made a promise to yourself. And I also want to read the new moon. Okay. Which deals with promise. This is the time to launch a project, a new relationship, or renew something that has been put aside for a later date. Okay. With your intention and willingness to allow a full cycle to complete itself, that which you desire will manifest. The seed of that idea is ready to emerge from the darkness of your subconscious into your full awareness. Now, going back to my video that I made for the dreamers. Okay, this new moon in Gemini. Like I said, it's manifesting time. A foundation is set. You literally have a new canvas, whether it's in career, relationship, and spirituality within yourself. It doesn't matter. You are literally writing your story. Okay? You're literally writing your story. It's literally a do-over. Okay? So now I just want to get some clarity. Ooh, excuse me, guys. I've been eating mangoes and watermelon. So if I burped, I apologize. So let's go ahead and just clarify each of these cards. Let's just see. Spirit for all of the beautiful souls watching. All right. Okay. Yeah. We got the Queen of Stones, which deals with a new beginning. Okay. Look at that. Joy. Can I put this up there? I'm so sorry, guys. Okay. These are my little mini decks. Let's go ahead and see Dawn. Clarify Dawn, Spirit, please. Okay. Don't worry. As I go over there, I'll pick them up. Okay. Let's clarify Stillness. Okay. Like I told you, going into stillness to get what you need, to release insecurities, whatever you're unsure about. Get quiet. Okay. All right, let's see. Whew. This last one is new moon, Spirit. Clarify. I'm going to take the spark of life, and I'm going to take this one, the sun. Okay. So here we go. And the overall energy on the bottom of the deck, I just seen this. It said the 9 of Arrows, dedication. All right. And this is what it's time. Honoring yourself. It takes dedication. Okay. So this is what's going on. As far as the fairies and the earth magic, when you really tap into who you are at your core, when you really honor yourself, when you really invoke your magic, when you really use it, okay, what the magic that you're aware of within inside yourself, this is when a new beginning happens. And I really feel like this is what a lot of you have already experienced. This is really you loving yourself, acknowledging yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, that process, and it sprouted out this new way of thinking, being, seeing, feeling. Okay. And now coming over here is where we're in the stage of actually like putting some action behind it. This is why it's taking the mountain, the strength. You know what direction you want in your life. You know what you desire. You know where you're going. Now it's just about actually taking the actions, the steps that you're guided to really go that way. And for some of you, whatever that direction is it's intimidating. It's a little scary. It's a little nerve-wracking, okay? But I promise you, when you climb that mountain that you think is so high, there is so much joy with your name on it. You have the 10 of Vessels, the 10 of Cups, happiness, all right? And you have the 7 of Stones, healing. So whatever you do, whatever decision you make, whenever you decide to really face this thing, go about it, you continue to flow, continue to face it. It's going to bring so much joy and happiness in your life, in your space, in your time, okay? And it's also going to be healing those wounds, that inner child, those promises that you made to yourself. A lot of you are already here, going heading on this path. You're here already. And this is what's bringing another new beginning with the dawn, a new beginning, offers coming in. Because you went away, okay? You're honoring yourself. You're done putting everything before you, and you're really honoring you, okay? And this is what's bringing some great opportunities and some stuff your way. Now, in the midst of you doing that, everyone has those moments of, oh my God, am I sure? Should I do this? What if it doesn't work out? What if it doesn't go? What? You know those what's we get. It says stillness, okay? Lake, stillness. What do you think when you see this picture, when you look at this lake? I would like to just stand there and just like really soak in this moment, really get clear, pull out a journal, sit on the bay, sit in that little boat, even though I would be nervous. But anyway, sit in that little boat, figure some things out, really have a one-on-one with spirit, okay? And stillness, get quiet. And I feel like that's what meditating helps you do. It helps with these insecurities. It helps soothe you in that moment. There was another beautiful soul that wrote me and told me like, for the most part, she's good, but today she's having a day. And she went out to her favorite tree. And she was like, she's going to sit at this tree until she gets what she needs. Okay? And by you doing that, you're going to remember the promises. You're going to remember whatever guidance of who you are and what you need. With the Sun card here and the Ace of Bowls, the sparks of life, you lack nothing. And it's so funny, you know, with a full moon, it's about completing cycles, but this new moon is actually about embracing the next stage, the next step. You know what I'm saying? Manifesting, like actually receiving it. And I feel like that is where you guys are right now. So with that being said, love muffins, I love you guys so freaking much on this beautiful Wednesday. Understand that this is a timeless message. Come back, listen to it. Anytime those doubts, you know, try to seep up, those triggers may flare up. Okay, I love you guys so much. It is such an honor to read for you guys. To all of my new subscribers, thank you for subscribing to my channel. It is such an honor to read for you beautiful souls. And I will catch you tomorrow. And you guys should be seeing the Twin Flame Soulmate Divine Partner reading, weekly energy reading. Okay, that is out too. I love you guys, and I will see you later. Take care.